beautiful Capricorn, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your Lionsgate portal reading. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful that scammers are about, pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. If anyone claiming to be me asks you for anything at all, money, e-gifts, donations, it is not me, it is a scam. I do not have Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon, so please be mindful if anyone contacts you regarding those platforms or asking you for anything at all, it is not me. Please report them, okay? I do not solicit for personal readings. I do not do personal readings. I only offer one competition giveaway a month to one subscriber, and I announce that winner in a video. So just so you are aware. Now, this is your Lionsgate portal reading. It's a little bit different. So I've already cleansed the space, but I'm going to cleanse your space and mine with some sound. So get yourselves ready, my beautiful Capricorn, especially if you have your headphones in. I don't want to hurt your wonderful ears. So prepare yourself for 3 bursts of sound, and then we shall begin. Okay, my beautiful Capricorn, so what does the Lionsgate portal mean for you? Well, basically, the sun in Leo actually, along with the brightest blue star Sirius, move closer to the Earth and align with Orion's belt. It also aligns directly with the pyramids of Giza. Now, what's really wonderful about this particular time is that it's also a new moon in Leo, so very powerful energy. It is the 8-8 portal today. So the Lionsgate portal is already open, but it closes on the 12th of August, but this is the most strongest date. It is considered the most luckiest, abundant day of the year to set your intentions, dramatic new beginnings, an alignment with your heart's desire, your dreams, your goals, and having the courage and the strength to move towards them. Also, number 8 is the number of empowerment, infinity, and it amplifies your success and abundance. So let's get straight to your reading, my beautiful Capricorns. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Now, in particular, for Capricorn, this time brings major self-confidence boosts, okay? So you've got what it takes, and you may start to notice that you've got a lot to offer in terms of relationships, partnerships, work, whatever it is you turn your hand to, you start to notice that actually you are enough and then some. Okay, it's time to acknowledge yourself for your wonderful skills, but also you're going to receive acknowledgement for all the hard work that you've put in. And I feel like there's going to be lots to celebrate during this time. But it starts with self. It starts with an acknowledgement of self, that actually you have what it takes to create your destiny and your prosperity. This is one of the major times where there is a huge transformative shift in terms of prosperity. And it is also about acknowledging the truth of the situation, your truth, the truth of your goals, your dreams, the people around you, making sure everyone around you also respects and supports your dreams, your visions, and it is also about the truth of your visions and your goals to make sure you still want those things. So it's a very huge transformative time. It allows you to leave any baggage behind. Anything you do not need in your life, you are basically culling different parts of your life. Pruning is a nicer way. They just said pruning is a nicer word, darling. So whoever the energy is coming through, I'm really grateful. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. So also, this is a major third eye chakra awakening, okay? So we've got communication is key. Now Mercury does move, it enters into Virgo just after the new moon. So communication is very, very important. We've got prosperity lies ahead. Okay, so the cards are coming up exactly the way they're meant to for you, Capricorn. We got you are good enough, and then some, may I add. Okay, and we've got conclusions are within reach. So whatever it is you've been really spending all your time, your energy, blood, sweat, and tears, your love, attention to, I feel like the finish line is nearby, and it looks like it's a very powerful shift for you to reach whatever it is that you're hoping for with success. They just give me the word panache. Okay, panache, I'm guessing that means with style. panache. I feel like it's something to do with individuality, panache, style, a certain je ne sais quoi, maybe. I have to look up panache, I gotta be honest with you, you know, so, but you probably know what that word means already. But I'm just feeling how the word is making me feel. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? I feel they want that card and they want this one. One more. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Thank you so much. So we have, just to let you know, this deck that I'm using here is called the Sacred Destiny Oracle. I got it especially for the 8/8 Lionsgate portal. Also, the cards that I've just opened, this one is the Moonology deck. I will be also using the White Witch Tarot and the Good Tarot by Colette Baron-Reid, just for those who are interested and want to know. So we have, going forward, I mean, Capricorn, if there's ever a sign in the zodiac that always likes to push forward, it's you, okay? So going forward is a very, very great way to experience the next 6 weeks, because this reading is good for the next 6 weeks. Even though the portal closes on the 12th, you'll feel that energy a little bit afterwards as well. But as you can see, the pathway is being made clear. This is a portal. This is the pathway to your goals, your dreams. As you can see, what's in the distance is the sun. Okay, so it looks like you're on your journey, and where you're moving towards? Happiness. Okay, you're moving towards happiness. Now, this is in the resistance position, so you may feel like you're not quite there yet, but as you can see, there's still a little bit to go, but you're nearly there. So it says conclusions are within reach. So you can see on the horizon, in the next 6 weeks, you're going to start to see something in particular that really means a lot to you, Capricorn, that you've been working really hard on. I feel like you're going to get a sign, a signifier, something solid in your world, in the physical plane that you can tangibly either touch, feel, or see. It's going to work out in your favor, okay? I feel like it's going to be a time of plenty. The path is golden, they just said. The path is golden. So whether that means, a golden opportunity is made clear to you, or you find an opportunity to move forward on something that you felt was blocked for a while. It could also be that it's plain sailing from now on. Things get a little bit easier in whatever it is you're trying to manifest. But it looks like there's a brighter day in the future, and the sun is on the horizon, which means your happiness is within sight in some area of your life. And I feel like it's going to be a time of bliss for you. I feel like you'll have something to smile about in the next 6 weeks is what they're giving me. Now, we do have happiness here. This is in the resistance position. So you may have felt like you've put your happiness a little bit on hold, Capricorn, or there's been a bit of a delay. Now, you may have been trying to activate a plan, because right now, the way that they're showing me it, it's almost like they're showing me some blueprints. Now, this could be, for the layperson like me, this may be that you are someone who is building your own house and you got blueprints to it, and you're actually physically looking at them, tweaking some things. I mean, I would love to be able to do something like that. But it could be that you're an architect and you're trying to move forward on a project. It could also mean that something is in the planning stages for you, Capricorn. And whatever it is that you're structuring, you may felt like you can't really focus on the playful side of life right now. You may have felt like you have to sort of concentrate or locate your confidence and your laser focus on something, okay? And you have to take action on something. So it's almost like your happiness, your playful side, is taking a little bit of a backseat for the minute while you focus on something else. Now, I'm going to pull a quick card on that, because they are indicating that happiness, is something that is found deep within you, but you may have felt like you just can't really activate that playful, childish, or childlike side right now, because you got lots of responsibilities on at the minute. Now, I totally understand. We're all humans. We're all big in these grown-ass bodies, and we've all got that inner child that we often forget about, because we're too busy paying bills, spinning all the plates, trying to find out what is going to be secure and wonderful in the future, trying to navigate the world, especially when we're going through, major circumstances in a collective situation. I feel like your happiness, it's almost like you have to almost sometimes plan for happiness, Capricorn, okay, is what I'm getting here. Now, they got dolphins on there. Now, dolphins are mammals that like to have fun for no reason, just like humans. You know, there's no intention behind the fun. They just have fun. But also, what they're giving me is dolphins are very, very astute. They're high. They got very high IQ. Okay, and they often, you know, they got that sonar. Now, I'm not really sure, Capricorn, that in your reading for the monthlies I just did, the dolphin spirit came up. And it may have been for your sign, because I feel like what they're showing me is, you know, dolphins, they've got that sonar. They sort of emit a sonic kind of sound where they can see what is in their vicinity without it even being close. So I feel intuitively, either you're trying to plan something or you're trying to navigate waters and see if there's any blockages, or you may be planning for something that's further afield. Also, you may be... Now, it's really interesting because they just said to me, check your camera. So either you have to check your camera, Capricorn, because you're doing something on your camera, I'm not really sure, or I have to. So, I mean, they just said check my camera, so I'm going to go do it and see, because the other day it actually stopped. And the whole reading for Aquarius didn't record. So I'm just going to go check it. One moment, please. Oh, no, it's still going. That's so weird. Okay, I do apologize. When my guides say check your camera, I mean... I assume it's for me. Perhaps it is for you, Capricorn. So, you know, if it was for you, please let me know in the comments box below. But as dolphins, as I said, it's almost like they see if there's any danger or anything that could scupper their plans. So you may be planning strategically ahead and making sure that there's nothing in the way of your happiness, but you feel like it's almost like your happiness is still way over there. It's still something you're planning for. So I'm just going to quickly pull a quick card before I move forward. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, God Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? This wonderful happiness card. It's in the resistance position. They're going forward towards it. What's it all about? The Moon card. Okay. So the Moon card, as I said, this is in the resistance position. Dolphins, they manage to see clearly ahead with their sonar. But the Moon card in the reverse indicates, you know, there may be something that's clouded, maybe something that's frustrating you, or you feel a bit confused about before you can move forward. So you're trying to have something in the planning stages before you actually activate it. You're thinking before you act on something. Now, it's interesting because the Moon card, even if you look up the Moon card, in the reverse, it can also mean like an unhappiness, you know, or, you know, something unseen, something's making you unhappy and you're not really sure. You can't really put your finger on it. It could also mean fear. We got the Three of Pentacles here in the reverse. So this could be either some sort of teamwork situation that's making you feel a little bit clouded, you're unsure on it. Perhaps you're thinking about going into business with two other people, Capricorn, and financially you're not sure. You're sort of working out whether this is for you or if this is something that would cause you unhappiness or to feel stuck. Perhaps you feel that you've got no support in your workspace at the moment. There may even be office politics or something that is clouding your happiness at this time. This is the challenge position, which means during this Lionsgate portal, you will actually be overcoming that challenge and you'll be sort of moving through to a brighter day. But whatever it is, it may feel like financially, maybe you feel stuck and whatever it was you were planning for security, because the Three of Pentacles, especially in the upright, that is, you know, you're planning for something really exciting for the future and, you know, you're trying to build a foundation for yourself financially. You may also sometimes look at other people and think, oh, damn it, they're a little bit further than me. But it's not a competition, Capricorn. It's not a race. It's about your individual journey. But in the reverse, you may feel like financially you're not where you were hoping you would be, but that's all about to change. I feel it's almost like it's raising a fear in you. So let's go forward and see what's happening. But I feel like it's going to come out in your favor. There's a turning point here. Now we've got forgiveness. Oh look, we got the security. Yes, of course, we got security card and courage. So we've got forgiveness. So perhaps if you you know, by releasing something come up the other day, which is really interesting. By releasing any hurt, any sadness, anything that anyone's done to you, by forgiving them, you're not actually forgiving the other person for them or for their sake. You're actually forgiving a person or a situation for your own karmic load, because it's a heavy load. It's a heavy baggage to carry when someone has done you wrong. and it's sitting there on your shoulders. So by forgiving and releasing it to the universe and surrendering it to spirit, you're actually saying, you know what, let bygones be bygones. I don't need this negativity in my life. So forgiveness is actually a very freeing element that you can inject into your world. So I feel like forgiveness is important here. Now, also forgive yourself, Capricorn. So if you're beating yourself up about anything in particular, perhaps you feel like you let yourself down in some way, that's not the case. We can never let ourselves down. We can only learn each time. There's no such thing as failure. There is learning curves. You know, even the greatest minds of our time, I think I say this a lot, but they're saying it again, so I have to give you what they're giving me. Even the greatest minds of our time, they did not wake up with their eureka moment. They got up every day and they tried something and it didn't work. And what they didn't do was go, oh, that was a failure, goodbye, that's the end. All of a sudden, we got no electricity, we got no, we got no telephones, we got no, people don't give up. What they do is they go, oh, that did not work. Let me see how I can tweak the plan. Let me see how I can tweak it to change it to make it work, okay? So it's not about giving up. It's about adjusting the plan in order to try again and then try again until you have your eureka moment. So I don't know who needs to hear that, but that's what they're giving me there. We've also got security. Now, this is the outcome position. Forgiveness, security. The challenge here is finding your happiness. Now, dolphins, they're very elusive. To find, a nice little bunch of dolphins frolicking around, it's quite a difficult find. So I feel like, you could be in pursuit of something that is always elusive, when actually we have to realize that happiness comes from within and how we perceive a situation. We can turn it around. That's the only control that we have, because the one thing that is present in all of our worlds, that is always present, is change. Change happens all the time. That is one constant thing. It's ironic, I know, but it's the one constant thing, change. And we can change how we perceive it. So if our circumstances change tomorrow, for example, we just have to look at it from a different perspective and see where we're still lucky or where we can change the system in order to make it work for ourselves. And I feel like you embody that. You've got willpower, you've got determination. You're always ready to bend and be flexible and to rise to any challenge. And the security indicates that you are building security. And also there's a fire that burns within like something that really sets your soul on fire will bring you towards something that brings security for your life. I feel like you work really hard for your security, Capricorn. I also feel like there's something here about identity, about not being known, but being respected for your abilities, for, I don't know, it's like you're making your mark. And you're not going to be forgotten in whatever area it is, okay? So no matter what job you do, I feel like you are making an impact. Whatever relationship you're in, you're making an impact. There's something here about your name is known or you're making an impact. So that's what I'm getting with this card. And I feel like something will be illuminated towards you, especially around about the 4th week of August for you in particular. Something comes to light that's actually... it really makes you smile. Okay, that's how I'm going to put it. It really makes you smile. I really feel like, because they're showing me, even though there's not 3 figures here, they're showing me 3 people again. So either it's you and 2 other people, or whether it's a team or something going on there. I feel like it's almost like your soul tribe. I don't feel like it's like negative energy. I don't feel like it's you having a romantic triangle or anything like that. I feel like it's support. I feel like it's good energy, okay? So maybe it's about people coming together to build something that is going to be secure for the future. It could be you and a couple of family members, or you and some friends, or I feel like people are coming together to support each other. That's what I'm getting from that card. Anyway, we will be going deeper to find out what's going on. We've also got courage. That's one thing you've definitely got, Capricorn. You've got the courage to weather all weathers, okay? Even when your emotions are tumultuous, even when things are not going the way that you'd hoped, you're strong enough to survive the storm. In fact, I know it's a cliche, and there is a sentence that they're giving me, which is, it's not be strong enough to withstand the storm. It is, I am the storm, okay? I can't really remember what the quote is, but they're giving me a snippet of it now. As soon as I said, you're strong enough to withstand the storm, they just said, I am the storm. They were the words they said, I am the storm, okay? So I feel like you've got what it takes to overcome any obstacles because you've got courage, you've got determination. And I feel like you are, it's interesting. When we coast in life and we don't reach for something greater, you know, it's kind of nice to just coast. It becomes familiar. And sometimes we get a little bored and it feels, you know, stagnant and stuck and horrible. So we do something different. And you know, when it becomes so uncomfortable that you have to come out of your comfort zone to inject something different and you're uncertain, that's what I'm feeling. You're having the courage to try something new. Okay? And I feel like it's going to be very, very successful. Now let's get the overall energy here. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? We've got the Empress card. Beautiful energy. Now, the Empress card, being in the protagonist energy, is knowing your worth. Male or female, not a gender-specific reading. You are embodying that energy. There we got strength again. So you got strength and courage there. That is the Leo portal energy, sort of raising you up. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. We've got the Hermit card. And we got the Temperance card. They want me to go, okay. We got the Death card, and we got the Sun card. You know what? I just knew the Sun card was coming out. I just knew it. I should have called it, but I didn't. So I can't really call it if I didn't say it. You know, you can't prove it when you can't go, oh yeah, that's what I was thinking. If actually you're like, well, why didn't you say that? And then you could prove it. But actually, I didn't. So I'm just going to move on. Anyway, the Empress card, you know your worth. Okay, as I said, this is about you having self-confidence, that boost that you need. Now, believing in yourself that you're enough and then some is important for this time period. The Lionsgate portal means that there is a radical change here, and I feel like you're going to get exactly what you're hoping for. Whatever it is you've been working on, the Empress card says whatever seeds you've planted, whatever you're trying to nurture into some sort of growth or fruition, whether it's relationships, whether it is children, whether it is jobs, whether it is career paths that you're nurturing or networking, whatever it is, there's abundance here. But there's also harvest time. You're very creative, Capricorn. And as you can see, this Empress card, her hands are magnetized to receive her bounty, to receive what she truly deserves, because the work has already been done. Okay, so she sits there knowing that the certain magic of the universe is going to grow those seeds to fruition. You know, when you plant a seed, if you think about an actual seed in the ground, Capricorn, you plant a seed, you cover it with soil, you nurture it with sun, hopefully, if you're in a country that gets a lot of sun, or even if not, the odd beam of light is quite nice. And then you give it some water, perhaps sometimes you give it some nourishing kind of nutrients for the soil as well. You know, you don't know what's happening underneath that soil. You have no idea. You're trusting in the process, which means the germination is happening. The seed is starting to do its little fuzzy thing, dance. It breaks wide open, a shoot comes up, and then it makes its way to the surface to find the light, which is the Sun card. So I feel like that's what you're doing. You're actually in the germinating kind of process where you're starting to reach up, you're blossoming towards the light, you're coming towards the light. Okay, now when you get that energy, you got to remember, especially when you got a Moon card energy that just came out there, it is the Moon card energy is to recognize that some things are happening behind the scenes, Capricorn. You're not even aware of it. You've set your intention. The Empress card has already set her intention. She's already planted the seeds. Her intention is to grow them to fruition, to blossom. And she set her intention. So have you, Capricorn. Whatever it is, your career, your goals, your dreams, your friendships, love situations, whether you're calling in love or whatever it is, you've set your intention and the universe nurtures it, and so do you. And you both start to see the rewards showing up in the physical plane. Also, if you are looking for love, the Empress card says you're attracting a lot of attention. Again, male or female, not a gender-specific reading. It's about beauty. It's about handsomeness. It's about looking really awesome, but also feeling really awesome in your skin. You know, you're brimming with potential here, and you can manifest whatever it is that you want for your highest good. You have infinite possibilities to meet new love because you're radiating. It starts with confidence. Everything starts with confidence, okay? Confidence is key. Now we have the Strength card. Sometimes you feel like you're not enough. The Strength card indicates as well that there may be some sort of struggle, or even because, you know, it's crossing the Happiness card, and It's the Strength card, so it's a Leo energy. It's like you got it in the reverse because it's in the reverse, the Resistance position. So you may be struggling to find what makes you even happy right now. You may be trying to work out a pathway that leads towards your abundance, but also that you can free up some time so you can have some fun, Capricorn. I feel like the plan is intrinsic to you moving forward. The Strength card indicates you got to activate your heart chakra, your third eye chakra with that hand there, your crown chakra, that deep knowing, and then release and surrender to the universe. So the heart is I love, what do I love doing? The third eye is I see the future. The head, the crown chakra is I know it will happen. Believe and I shall receive. Basically that mantra. And then surrender to the universe, surrender to the process. Things are happening behind the scenes, but sometimes you may feel like when things do not happen as quickly as you'd hoped, and you've been waiting a long time, Capricorn, let's face it, I know. I can feel the energy. And you've been really patient. But when things do not work out in your favor, sometimes you may feel like, oh, well, it's probably not going to happen. You give up. You feel like, oh, why is it not happening? What do I need to change? You feel this, excuse me. Sorry, I've been a bit unwell recently, so I've got this cough that's still lingering. I do apologize. Now, you may feel like you've been struggling to move forward, or even struggling with low self-worth, or sometimes feeling like maybe you're not enough, or you need to learn something extra to help you. Maybe you're always feeling like if you're going for an opportunity, the opportunities that you're hoping for don't come your way, but other opportunities that you're like, that's not what I was hoping for, they come your way. They're learning curves to make you stand in your power and know what you truly deserve and desire, and to reject anything that is not that, okay? So, the outcome position, the Hermit card, deep reflection, knowing what you truly want. You may have cut yourself off recently in order to really think about things. When the Hermit is in a reflected mode, it means that the Hermit feels a little bit jaded with the world, a little bit overwhelmed, and takes some time out to do some necessary thinking for regrouping the energy, but also for regrowth. Knowledge is key, especially the deep knowledge that is within you. As I said during this Lionsgate portal, truth is everything. It starts with truth of self. Okay, so I feel like there's some major wisdom coming your way that allows you to refocus, maybe tweak the plan, or maybe do something different. If you always did what you always do, Capricorn, you're always going to get what you always get, okay? It stands to reason. If you feel like something needs to change, make it happen. You're the sign that makes things happen, okay? We've also got the Temperance card, so balance and harmony is key. Also patience. I know nobody likes that word, patience, but the Temperance card is about self-control. It is about moderation. Slowly does it, okay? If you're feeling anxiety because things are going too slow, look at patience in a different way. Patience slows everything down so that you are not going too fast into opportunities, that you get an opportunity to really think, do I really want this? And if I do, what are the, what does it mean? What are the, repercussions of getting what I want? If I get what I want, what do I want next? If I don't want this, how can I change up the system? So it gives you an opportunity to re-examine your priorities and really find that middle ground for yourself. And then you make way to elevate. As you can see, the dove is flying high. It's following its heart, okay? Also, we got the Death card. Endings definitely bring a new beginning. I always say this with this card, but it is about releasing old patterns. As I said, if you always do what you always did, remember, you're making way for something new. You're releasing anything that's holding you back, which is what the portal is about. You're releasing anything that hinders you, and you're making way for something greater. Anything that causes you upset or pain, Capricorn. Why dwell in that energy? I feel like you're moving on up, and I feel like there's a rebirth here. It means there's a major transformative change, okay? No more resistance, no more stagnant energy. You're reaching for your happiness. The Sun card indicates this is your intention and this is the outcome, okay? The challenge position is finding your happiness. And this is the most abundant card in the deck, Capricorn. It's in the outcome position, so it indicates that after, as you can see, going round and round circles, and after some sort of sadness, this figure looks very, it's in sorrow. There is a rising up and finding the happiness that you seek, okay? So relationships blossoming, opportunities sort of manifesting towards you. There are infinite possibilities coming your way. And I feel like it's a happier time all round. This is positivity. This is auspicious energy. This is success. This is joy. optimism, good fortune, serenity, well-being. So I feel like it is a time of plenty for you. Now let's go to the details and see what is coming your way. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? We have the Eight of Water, beautiful energy. We got the Star, and we've got the High Priestess. They want me to go again, so I will. Interesting that we got Happiness and the Star in the same position. Okay, so you've had a real test of faith. There's been some negative energy perhaps circling you for a little while. Maybe things were not going in your favor and you were trying really hard to stay positive and move forward. But it requires you to walk away from something that maybe you were not ready to walk away from for a while. But now I feel like, yeah, Three of Air. There are silver linings. This is what this card means. Silver linings in natural departures. When something is done, Capricorn, it's done. You don't really go back. That's not normally your sign. Whether it is a relationship that hurt you and is no longer emotionally fulfilling, whether it is a job that is trying to control you or is toxic in some way, stifling your creativity or your individuality, you're gone. You march to the beat of your own drum. You're nobody's fool. So I feel like whatever you're walking away from, woohoo, there's the breakthrough. Ace of Air, straight away. Okay, so look what we got coming. A major breakthrough. Success. This card basically means, in other decks it means, and in this one as well, I'll tell you what it means in a moment, but what it means is triumphant success. Okay, and it comes quite quickly when there's change. Now the Eight of Water. You're willing to walk away to find your happiness. This is a rite of passage card. This basically means you're on a journey of discovery. You're letting go. You're walking away to find deeper meaning. You're walking away from anything that is superficial or is not authentic because you want the truth. You want to see beyond situations that cause you obstacles, that cause you pain, anything that emotionally just is not there anymore for you. And you're willing to walk away from that. That is the journey of discovery in itself. Because when you're willing to walk away, you're in a very dangerous energy for other people because it says they cannot control you. It says that they cannot have any hold on the situation. You're doing what you want to do. So as you can see, this figure is walking away from all the obstacles. All those mountains and those stones are obstacles. And the water is really calm. But what this figure is taking is a treasure chest of pearls of wisdom. Knowledge is key. So you're taking nothing but your wisdom with you. Most important. And as you can see, as soon as you do that, as soon as you walk away and signal to the universe, I'm sorry, I'm worth better than that. Whether it's relationships, whether it's work, as I said, whether it's friendships that are toxic, whatever it is that you feel is holding you back in some way, as soon as you signal to the universe, I'm walking away from anything that, is less than I truly deserve. The universe brings you something greater, that big old ship. A bigger bounty lies on the horizon for you, okay? Now we got the Star card here. Star card, it's in the resistance position, so a real test of faith. You've been maybe feeling lack of inspiration recently, lost your mojo, lost your drive, and you may have felt very confused or clouded in your search for happiness, or you may have felt like, well, which path do I take? Where is my happiness? Happiness is within, and then you look outwards to see where you're gravitating towards. Your intuition is key in this situation. This is the challenge position. Have faith, because miracles are about to work. Okay, I feel like there's an inspiration or illumination that happens in the next 6 weeks for you that allows you to see things more clear, but also allows you to have a breakthrough. This is another card of abundance, another card of success and being in the spotlight. So whatever it is, I feel like you're making your mark. Whatever you've worked really hard on, you're making your mark. All is not lost if you're walking away from something, because I feel like your hard work, your integrity, your heart, your soul, your passion, your drive, it speaks volumes. I mean, I don't even feel, you don't even need to prove yourself, Capricorn. I feel like people just intrinsically know, okay? Now, the outcome position, we got the High Priestess. The High Priestess is a sorceress. She understands the mystery of the universe and trusts it. That some things are not meant to be learnt or understood with a logical mind. They're meant to be felt with intuition. So I feel like there's some sort of message that comes towards you and you just know. The High Priestess, she just knows, okay? This is Virgo energy, and we've also got Aquarius energy. We've got strong air energy in your reading, which is about communication, as I said. Swords are about communication, but also mental clarity, high IQ. So, that's Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy as well. You've got some water in your chart for this for this particular 6-week energy read. Also, that means you're willing to let go of anything that is not in alignment with your heart, okay? With the Empress card, we've got Libra, Taurus energy. We've got Leo with the Strength card. We've got more Leo with the Sun card. We've got Scorpio. We've got Sagittarius, and we've got Virgo, okay? So those are the elements we got in play. So if you've got elements or placements in any of those areas, it'll be very strong in your chart as well. So High Priestess, you just know, okay? And also, it's like that sonar, okay? Psychically, she just feels if something's off in the distance, she can feel it. It's that dolphin sonar thing again, okay? She just knows, tapping into her intuition. Now we got the Three of Air. The Three of Air in this particular deck is about natural departures. Something isn't working for you. Something doesn't feel right for you. Rejection is God's protection and redirection. So if you feel like something rejected you, or someone rejected you, or you feel like you've lost out on something, there was a missed opportunity, know that everything happens for a reason, and what is meant for you will never ever pass you by. Most important message, it allows you to breathe, okay? So I feel like there's going to be a third party situation. Again, they're giving me 3. A third party situation. So it's either 2 other people, perhaps Capricorn, who come to you and say, hey, we got a new opportunity for you. Do you want to come on in and be with us on this venture? Or there is like, you're partnering up with 2 other people to activate something, or they're supporting you, or they give you a nudge in the right direction for, they're like, hey, there's an opportunity over there. I think you'd be perfect for it. Say I sent you, or whatever. Or maybe if you're walking away from a love relationship because it's just too painful, it keeps repeating a cycle, and you're worth better than that. You are walking towards something that is more fulfilling, a loving relationship that's more fulfilling, more in line with who you are. You'll be talking to someone new very, very shortly, okay? So we have the breakthrough, Ace of Air. Ace of Air is basically destiny, fate intervening to bring you karma, good karma. It's a powerful transformational change here. It's activating clarity, truthfulness, integrity. I feel like there's a conversation or some sort of message that comes your way that allows you to see things very, very clearly and take action. This is going to be a very fast card. It is a card of velocity and speed, okay? So I feel like you're just hitting the ground running. As soon as you walk away from something, you're going to be really busy doing other stuff. So make sure you get the rest that you need because there's about to be a huge transformation, and this basically means success. Abundance, okay? There's a major breakthrough here. Also, if you're going for some sort of procedure, because they're mentioning it here, that you will be healing, because you got the Star card here. You will be healing there, but just make sure you get back to best, and don't try to push yourself and get back into the worldly fray or get back into action too soon, Capricorn. Even if you're a little bit bored or whatever, make sure you get the full rest period and get your strength back. Okay, so that's the message there. Everything, you got the Sun card, very positive, wonderful outcome here in your reading. I'm very excited for you, and I feel like it's a very powerful, positive transformation for you in the next 6 weeks. Believe and receive. Now, the final message to you is a change in the wind. Okay, so definitely major. It did say there's a major. Did it say a major? Communication is key. I thought it said a major. You are good enough. Conclusions are within reach. Maybe that's what they mean. They're just saying the major change is there. So that says courage. I don't think any card actually said major change. Well, apart from the death card, that's a major change. But we've got change in the wind. It's number 12, which is the Hangman energy. So maybe you felt like you were in limbo for a little while, or you couldn't proceed forward. There's new opportunities coming to life, coming towards you, being manifested in the physical plane. Anything that is not set for you is being blown away. Let it blow. Let it go. Okay? As you can see, and we will read from there's also a directional gauge there, a north and south right at the top. So I feel like you may even completely change direction in your life, and that's okay. There's no such thing as failure. There is only change, which is constant, and, doing something differently. So if you go in a completely different direction, great. It's a wonderful, adventurous opportunity. If you're tweaking the plan and sticking to the outcome, but you're actually taking a different route towards there, I feel like it's going to be very successful. So let's read from the book, number 12. Let's see. Number 12. A sense that unseen change has been initiated, preparing for the storm. I mean, wow. Capricorn, right at the beginning, we got that. I am the storm. That's what they said. Beautiful. You're ready, whatever this is. It says, preparing for a storm, awareness that your plans are not quite on solid ground, feeling the shift, uncertainty about which direction the wind will blow. But you've got the overall outcome, which is at the top there. You got security. You are secure. You got this, Capricorn, whatever that is for you. Now it says, it's human nature to yearn for certainty and resist change, to want the world to remain consistent like a zebra's stripes. Yet nothing in human experience is ever black and white, nor will anything remain static. The one thing guaranteed is change. Oh my freaking gosh. Capricorn. I mean, I hope you can read that right there. The one thing that is guaranteed is change. So I'm definitely transmuting the exact energy they're giving me as I'm scrying. I love it when that happens. And it says here, now is the time for transformation, as the outer conditions are temporarily moving out of sync with your desires and expectations. Stay the course and remember that even the storms serve to clear the air, scatter the seeds and nourish the soil for better things ahead. Oh my gosh. Life is about to get interesting. Sure is. Anticipate it with curiosity as you wonder what's coming in on the shifting winds. The unknown is where the magic lies. I love that message. Okay, I'll give you the relationship message and the prosperity message as well. Relationships go through periods where partners seem out of sync with each other and stormy emotions and moods threaten to take down the ship. Perhaps someone has a change of heart and leaves. These rough seas open opportunities for mutual growth, for a way forward, for you to understand your own heart better and to know what you need to be truly happy. I said that also. Wow. Gives you an opportunity to re-examine your priorities. It says, rest assured, whatever is happening now, good will come of it. Take temporary shelter and remove yourself from the drama. The air will clear and everything will be fresh and new again. This too shall pass. Wow, that sentence came up in a reading earlier, Capricorn. This too shall pass. I feel like it was the Gemini reading. So if you may even have been either Gemini or Pisces, I'm going to have to look it up, but they gave me that exact sentence, this too shall pass, in the other reading. So if you got placements in those readings, there may be something in those readings for you. Now the prosperity message is, as you endeavor to create a prosperous life, you may encounter unexpected reversals that cause you to shift directions. This is a good thing, so there's nothing to fear. Perhaps an opportunity you sought went to someone else. Perhaps you pursued something that you suddenly realize is not in your highest good. You might not be 100% clear on where you need to go. My gosh, I'm loving this. But you are certain that things are not going as you were hoping for and they need to change. Circumstances are not in your control right now. Wait it out. All will be well. Even better, actually, trust. I mean, I feel that card literally sums up the whole reading, Capricorn. Wow. I'm just going to give you a trinket before we close. Thank you so much for it, guys, for angels. My gosh, they just gave me one trinket, which is so unusual. It's normally more than one. I love it. As you can see, we've got the key there. The key has got a heart on one side. So the key to unlocking this all is your heart, okay? Also, there's a major breakthrough happening here. And the little nubbin on this one is the fleur-de-lis. So that is Emperor energy. So you're leading with, respect, with power, with a plan. The Emperor always has a plan, strategizes the way ahead before it takes action. And, has that solid energy. This is strategically planning for the future of something that's grounded, reliable, and stable. Okay, so just be mindful that you're unlocking something huge in the next 6 weeks. Okay, they want this on the Ace of Air, major breakthrough. I'll leave it there, my beautiful Capricorn. I hope something resonated in this reading for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel, completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Also, if you'd like to be in with a chance to win a free personal reading, all you have to do is complete something in the month of August, whether it is complete a book that you've been meaning to do, or a chore that you've been putting off, or maybe changing a light bulb that's been flickering, or putting a battery into a fire alarm that's been beeping, or worse, not beeping. Okay, so change all that up, complete it. Also, I'd like you to spend, some time by yourself doing something for you, whether it's cozying up on the sofa with a good book, or, watching a movie, taking yourself out to a gallery. Enjoy your own company for as long as you have to spare. Capricorn, you don't have to tell me about it if you don't wish to. Just put the word completed in the comments box below, and I'll gravitate towards one lucky subscriber on the 27th of August. Thank you so much, my beautiful Capricorn. Love and